act as if everything always works out for you. We live in a world where fear often holds men captive. Fear of failure, fear of loss, fear of the unknown. But let me tell you this: nothing binds a soul faster than the chains of its own imagination. We suffer more in our thoughts than in reality. Seneca reminded us, we are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. To act as if everything always works out for you is not to live in blind optimism. It is to live in unshakable discipline. It means that when storms arrive, we do not collapse. We accept them as nature's design, knowing they forge us into something greater. We no longer ask, "Why me?" Instead, we whisper, "Why not me?" For the one who endures trials without despair is the one who cannot be defeated. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This is the secret of living as though life bends in your favor. Every obstacle, every betrayal, every loss turns into a weapon sharpened for your own growth. The world cannot defeat a man who interprets misfortune as preparation. When we adopt this mindset, we no longer live like victims tossed by chance. We move with certainty because we know the outcome is already written. We either win or we learn, but we never truly lose. Our spirit, grounded in reason, becomes untouchable, mastering the art of detachment. To act as if everything always works out for you, you must release your grip on outcomes. Most men suffer not from the event itself, but from their desperate need to control what is beyond their reach. Epictetus warned us, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." The man who ignores this truth will live enslaved by anxiety, tossed between hope and despair like a ship without anchor. Detachment is not indifference, it is mastery. It is the recognition that your power lies not in bending reality, but in bending yourself. When betrayal comes, when the business fails, when the people you trusted walk away, you will not beg fate to change. Instead, you will stand unshaken, knowing that no matter what unfolds, your reason, your discipline, and your will are untouched. To detach is to see the world as it is, not as you demand it to be. That is the posture of a free man, the posture of one who cannot be defeated. Turning pain into fuel. Everything works out for you when you learn to transmute pain into power. Seneca declared, "Fire tests gold, adversity tests the brave." To the ordinary mind, pain is destruction, but to the one who sees with clarity, pain is a forge. Every wound is an opening to deeper strength. Every loss is a lesson carved into the soul. Every insult is a sharpening stone against which we grind our spirit. Consider the warrior who walks into battle knowing that each strike he endures makes him more formidable. That is how we must approach life. Do not curse your pain. Use it. Do not run from suffering. Transform it. The world expects you to crumble under its weight, but when you rise instead, you terrify it. For the man who has learned to convert pain into discipline is unstoppable. He is no longer a victim of circumstances. He is the author of his own invincibility. Walking with quiet certainty. To act as if everything always works out for you is to carry yourself with a still, unshakable certainty. Not arrogance, not boastful pride, but the calm assurance of one who has conquered his inner storms. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." When you understand this, you no longer rush, panic, or beg for outcomes. You walk slowly, firmly, as if the ground itself rises to meet your steps. People will notice this aura. They will feel it before you speak. It is the unspoken language of composure, the quiet conviction that life bends, not by accident, but because you refuse to be broken. This silent certainty unnerves manipulators, disarms critics, and inspires those searching for strength. The man who carries such presence does not need to announce that things will work out. His very being radiates it, and in time the world conforms to the energy of his discipline. And so, if you choose to live as if everything always works out for you, you are not pretending. You are commanding your mind to rise above fear, chaos, and doubt. Remember, fortune bends to the soul that cannot be shaken. Subscribe to the Stoic Verse for more wisdom to guide your journey.